Yo, party boy wellness. You think you can stop mass killing? Everybody in a Clarendon gonna go dead by next week. Your wife next like a fool. Suck your mother, party boy and Joe wellness.
Welcome to Crime Time News and Entertainment with a Buzz. This is the next section of the series. A few moments, a few minutes, a few days, a few hours later, in which we see some individuals that are kind of mentally challenged go on social media because they have a smartphone doing dumb-ish. And they say the most outlandish stuff, seeking attention, wanting views, wanting highlights. However, in most cases, the highlight or the views that they get is usually detrimental to their health, to their freedom, and to their life. This young man obviously been on social media, sees what is going on as it pertains to Territory Lane, so therefore he wants it to seem as if he has something to do with it, when more than likely he does not have the mental capacity to even be a fully done criminal. So he knows that he has some sorts of smartphone, and when you have a smartphone and you are dumb, it is a bad combination. He decides that he wants to make some sorts of posts and call out the Prime Minister, threaten the life of the Prime Minister and his wife, because he knows that people on social media, especially Jamaicans, wanting that they like hype, they like outlandish stuff, they like negativity, and they like when people be some sorts of clown without the circus. Well, young man, here's what I am going to tell you, whoever you are, and everybody is going to know very soon. One thing that we know, and this is based on history and even recent history. Whenever you come out and make any sorts of threats against the JCF, against your Prime Minister, it is going to be taken very seriously. If you did not know, there's a branch of the JCF Jamaica Constabulary Force that deals with anything that happens on cyberspace. So therefore, if you make any sorts of threats against any sorts of person, JCF or your Prime Minister, more than likely they are going to put in the full resources, full manpower, and they are going to trace, or even people are going to call and say, you know, say a loony this from down at Tones district. Him kind of loony tone. Here is where he lives. This is what he looks like. More than likely, in a two toes, they are going to find you, because if there's anything that we know, the JCF has a whole lot of power when it comes to taximan, and them have a whole bunch of power when it comes to these maniacs on social media. And you, sir, will fit definitely in that category. Point blank and period. The video that is presently played on the screen being muted is of an incident that took place in St. Thomas, Morant Bay, at the bus park in which taximan minibus regular JUTC carries its passengers. However, this video is about a little interaction, a squabble between a popo, traffic popo, and also cabby. Regular puss and dog incident that takes place on the roads of Jamaica on a daily basis. There's a saying that goes something like this: there are always two sides to the story. The popo side, the cabby side, and the truth. I am going to let somebody that was there, that claims they have the correct information as to exactly what transpired, and then I am going to let you hear what the popo has to say. Take a listen, take a look, and then I'll give my piece.
Yo, me tell you go on, because I didn't see everything we go on, brother. The policeman looking at the taximan car doors, you know what I'm saying? The policeman looking at the taximan car doors, and looking at the taximan car now, the taximan come out and start cuss, you see what I'm saying? Because they're in between the car door, but he never left around the car. So same time the taximan start cuss now, so the police start back and forth, you see what I'm saying? But then taximan walk, so the policeman walk on the car and give off time. Give off time waste. And that's why the police have to give off their waste. To give off the taxman waste. So the youth box on your hand. So when the youth box on your hand now, same time now, the policeman box the youth, box taxi driver, same time now it turn only go box the box session, you know what I say? And then the taxman give a stick and give policeman too tight. So when he give policeman too tight now, same time the policeman draw for long gun and slick up one night and point it by the taxman, but the taxman now hide. So hide and look up back and say police never fire. Him push with the gun from half him. The same time push the gun for half him now and hold on upon the gun. Same time now the policeman draw the gun out, the Glock out the holster upon the side and fire one. But it never catch taxman directly, catch him. He fly like fly from head, because I one big chop and I make like taxman forward. The same time now, I come for them man, I come for them. Same time now the policeman fired 2 in a taxman back. The taxman crouched down and holding head. So the policeman fired 2 in a back. So the policeman fired 2 in a back now. Same time the taxman drop on the ground. So the taxman drop on the ground, the policeman go over him and fire one more time to keep him on the ground. You see me I say? Same time the taxman, I can me go to the taxman on the ground, you know. Because one time I take up taxman, nobody else want to help me. And I have to call a man to help me, you know. And the man that comes, a woman can help me. Not even the man that comes, a woman can help me. You see me I say? Because I man a bleed up, and nobody that thought, nobody help the man by ground. You see me I say?
So people, like I said, the theme of this video, 2 sides to every story. The Popo side, the cabby side. This is probably somebody that is pro-cabby. You hear what he said. The Popo lick up film car in the taximan car, and then there was some sort of verbal altercation, chase. Police hold on pan man boxer, police hand. Man hold on pan Popo, long rifle, Popo, wheel and pop off the Glock pan him waist and pie up the man. This man is making you know that the Popo just rush the man, licking him vehicle, them start argue. So that is the argument in favor of the taximan. Based on what the Popo are saying, they were doing their routine check operation at the bus park. Them signal this man for stop because he had breached some sorts of traffic infraction. He did not want to stop, so therefore them chase him. So maybe they were maybe is the operative word, using the vehicle from stopping him from leaving, and that is how they probably lick up in a vehicle. It is said that him come out of the vehicle, the Popo try hold on upon him, arrest him, apprehend him. He refuse arrest. You know, so that is a criminal act also, if it is justified. There was some sort of chase around the car, people hold on upon people waist, and then people point gun off of people, Popo that is. Man grab on upon the tool, then Popo grab on upon film sidekick, meaning the Glock, wheel and pop off and blaze up a couple of can on him. That is what the Popo are saying. When they try to apprehend him, this is from the Popo high command, him go for some sorts of machete. You hear the person say him go for some sorts of stick after the Popo try to body him up, try to point the tool off him. As a matter of fact, based on what this man is saying, the Popo blaze up a can and it kind of graze him forward. Him drop on the ground, meaning the taximan, and then him get 2 in him back. The Popo then go over him and pipe him up once again. So therefore, at least 4 pieces. Now people, here's the thing. 2 wrongs will never make a right. And we see the Popo and the cabby them a live like puss and dog for years and decades. So I am not going to justify anybody because I am not there. Can speak in a generally. Yes, you have some bad Popo, especially traffic Popo, but you have most cabby that are indisciplined, don't like to follow orders, and they like to breach the road code. So therefore, me can't take off anybody. But just speaking on each issue on an individual basis, me never did it. But me just say, if the Popo summons you to stop, and you did not stop, and they try to apprehend you, whether they are going to block you in with their vehicle, and then your vehicle get damaged, you probably have nobody else to blame but yourself. Remember, I did a video on one of my channel, either through Jamaica Buzz or Jamaica Dancehall Source, and I said that a police was run over by some sorts of cabby in a black Pro Box. So therefore, they are not going to take any sorts of chances. They are going to make sure they take it to the fullest extent. Whether that full extent is justified or not, that is up to Indicom, that is up to the investigators. So therefore, they were forewarned that the Popo was not going to take any sorts of check. However, if it is that you have this man on him knee from a graze from the bullets, based on what this man's account is saying, and then you pie up this man in him back, there's usually no sorts of justification for pie up anybody in them back, unless of course you're chasing them turn around, pie after you, and then you pie back. I am not sure if this situation would fit that criteria. And then, based on what this man said, after you pie up the man and back, you then go over him and put in a next piece. People like me say, the residents or persons on the scene said they heard at least 4 pie sound, 3 to 4. So therefore, this might be true to what this man is saying. However, people, me never did it, me just say. At the end of the day, if you do what you're supposed to do and don't let stuff escalate to the worst case, maybe there could have been a calm resolution had persons do exactly what they were summoned or they were ordered to do and don't violate. So therefore, don't start no ish, won't be no ish. Point blank and period. So the next thing that is popping in the news, since the release of dancehall artist VYBZ KARTEL, we see that all the legal minds, all the YouTube's experts, everybody have something to say about everything, relationship, what he should do, how he should be careful. The latest in this lunatics on social media is a young lady that came out maybe a day or so ago. And she was claiming that Lizard's mother wanted some sorts of justice reprisal for her son losing his life and VYBZ KARTEL being released and his co-accused 13 years after she felt as if justice was not served. So this lady was making it seem as if she and Lizard's mother or family had intimate conversation in which Lizard's mother divulged that, listen, me I go put some sorts of frog witchcraft on VYBZ KARTEL. And that is why he looks like that. It is not because he has Graves' disease. It is not because he has some sorts of medical condition in which his stomach look kind of puffy. No, this lady is saying that it is witchcraft, the frog type witchcraft to be specific. Now people, you know that once she does that, everybody on social media is going to be saying, lady, watch your speech, watch your talk. Especially the Gaza fans who are pretty much defensive of anything that he does or anybody that says anything against him. So this lady was getting a rat and she was getting a backlash on social media, and then she responded with her next video. Take a listen, take a look, and then I'll give my piece.
I want y'all to understand something. Alright, about the cartel thing I was talking about with the frog spell, right? I felt it for the mother of the deceased, okay? Because, you know, if I was in her shoe, you know, ain't no telling what a person would do, really. It was alleged that he did it, whatever he did to the guy. I don't know. I was not there. So don't feel like I'm taking, I don't have no heart for the mother. I do. But what I'm saying and what I'm seeing is that there is a spell. There is something mixed with cartel sickness. It's not all medically, okay? There's some spiritual thing mixed up in it, all right? So don't think for a second, say me's a mother too. You understand me? But it is mixed, all right? It is mixed. Run with that.
Now, people, like I've always said, when it comes to social media, believe half of what you hear and half of what you see, if that much. One thing I realize, anybody, especially when VYBZ KARTEL come out, that have any sorts of off-the-wall BS, these bloggers are willing to run with it, and people like me say. This is because at the end of the day, It is not about truth seeking at the end of the day. It is about hype. At the end of the day, views is the ulterior motive. There's a saying that goes something like this. Nobody loves the truth when the lie, mix up, passa, controversy, drama is more entertaining and more lucrative monetarily. So a lot of people that you see, they are posing as if they have some sort of gift from God, but they themselves are Looney Tunes. So what you're going to see is a lot of people that claim to be some sort of prophet, false prophet that have some sort of vision. However, what it is, their deluded mind is running rampant on a daily basis. So therefore, anything, this madness that is imbalanced in them head, tell them to come on social media and talk. Especially when that person or topic is buzzing, it is what they are going to do. It does not have to be anything of evidence or fact. Them are going to just say it because them know say the rest of Looney Tunes that are gullible out there will jump on it and say, yeah, it have some sorts of fact, even though me not really sure. People, you people are too gullible. That is why we have maniacs like this. And people, I am not saying that she is fully mad, but what she is saying makes no sorts of sense. It is an opinion. Opinion is not facts. So the moral of the story is this. Be very careful who you listen to on social media. These people have ulterior motive. The ulterior motive is always views, profit, money. So while they come here and act like they are some sorts of prophet, which they are false prophets, relationship experts, act as if they want to see Jamaica better, act as if they are just doing it for the well-being or welfare or in defense of a specific person or against a specific set of people. Them want Jamaica better, them want the world to be better. A lot of times, like I said, the motive is profit, not profits. These people are what you call pathological liars and lunatics, point blank and period. So anyways, people, thanks once again for checking out my video. If you appreciate videos like these, please show your appreciation by liking, commenting, sharing and subscribing to my channel. That is how YouTube promotes videos like these to like-minded, sensible persons like yourself. Bless up.